guys, have I got a treat for you. It's gonna be one mega fucking review, yeah? We've got two of my ciders against two of BrewMaster Ben ciders. Now these ones I've reviewed on a Homebrew Wednesday ages ago, and one of them is much better than the other. And guess what? Same's true of Ben's. One of them, this one, Amarillo, is meant to be the daddy, and the other one he did with Fuggles hops. I did mine with Hallertau and Goldings. These two are the better two from each. So guess what? I'm going to try the not so good two. Boom, ba-dum, boom. Both quite well carbonated. Got a bit of smoke edge. Go for a pour on mine. Mine was really carbonated, and the only reason I carbonated it was because of Ben. Because I knew I was going to give, there we go, these to him. So I deliberately carbonated them. And Ben likes carbonated cider anyway. I'm more of a scrumpy kind of guy, I have to say. And Ben is well known for really carbonating stuff up. You know, proper carbonation, motherfucker. There we go, bit of crap at the bottom. So we're going to leave that. Alright, let's compare those. My one is slightly lighter. They are both very clear. Don't know if you can see. Because they're hop ciders, they've got a tiny little bit of haze in both of them. Actually, I think Ben's is slightly better than mine. I know what this tastes like. Quite sour, quite bitter. It's that Goldings kind of hops. That's what makes beers, especially ales, you know, give it that sort of oomph, you know. Right, let's try the Fuggles. I'm thinking it's going to be quite similar. Yeah, Ben's is a little bit sweeter. I know he back sweetens with sweetener and sugar, and obviously the sugar causes the carbonation, and it leaves the sweetness of the, I don't know if it's aspartame or something else like that, gives it a bit of sort of a sweetness. I don't like that either, really. Very dry. But I have to give it to Ben. I reckon his Fuggles beats my Goldings. That makes sense. But those two are just the first course. We are going proper head to head now. Let's get on with the second ones. Instantly, beg your pardon, instantly I can see a bit more smoke coming off Ben's. I'm going to pour his first actually, because he had a bit more head than me. You can see the carbonation is really good on all these brews, to be honest. Alright, getting towards the end. As usual with homebrew, you don't want to put the bottom, say, centimetre in. Right. Tell what we're going to do. We're going to actually, I'll leave those there, push them a bit forward, because otherwise I'll get confused and drink the wrong one. Right, last one on the case. Very, very good. There we go. Quit mine there. I'm such a lucky guy. Look, I've got 4 ciders. 4 candles, 4 candles. 4 ciders. This time I have to give the clarity to mine. There's not much in it, they're both quite clear. Mine's a lot more carbonated too, which is again strange. Now this one I've tried before. this is meant to be, everyone that's tried this said this is the daddy. Amarillo cider. Let's try. Oh, instantly on the nose. Very fresh, fruity, kind of like elderflower kind of nose. That's really nice, I have to say. Again, tiny bit sweet and sour. You've got a bit of bitterness of the hops, and then the back sweetening. So there's a bit of a sort of conflict going on in the glass there. Not saying that's bad, it's just gives a bit more interest. This is all about the aroma with this one. Yeah, I can see why Amarillo, I've never used it myself, I can see why Amarillo really is a lot of people's hop of choice. Gives it that very, very sort of sweet, kind of flowery, floral kind of thing. So, let's get reacquainted with this. This is Hallertau, this is a lager hops, or some people do use it in pale ales, the German pale ales. And this one's very weird. It's clean, crisp, like a lager. On the aftertaste, you're not getting apples at all. You're getting kind of lagery esters and stuff. If you gave this one to someone and didn't tell them it was a cider, they might think it's a lager. It's very, very bizarre. Now, do I want to grade them? Well, part of me does, and part of me doesn't, because these two are so different. I'll give Ben the edge on this one with the Fuggles. I'm not sure. Because this one's mine, I might have to edge towards mine. But Ben's one is very, very good. If I did another cider and used Amarillo but didn't sweeten it so much, and if he did one with Hallertau perhaps, we might have a totally different story. But for now, I will leave you, before I get too drunk, with these two as the champion beers. The champion ciders even, of the Hopped Cyder challenge. Guys, it's been a pleasure. I'm going to get absolutely shitted now. Come on! Quadruple fisting! Come on! Guys, I almost forgot how to end this video, and I'm going to end it in the same way that Ben ended his, by putting these two aside. We're going to make a snakebite mix of lager hops and Amarillo hops in the one glass. So, first of all, we're going to take some of the lager hoppings, then we're going to take some of the Amarillo hoppings, and we have a huge amount of head. Put these to the side as well. And we're just left with an uber hopped Hopped Cyder of doom. Look at that head, man. Anybody that says you can't get head from cider, well, we've kind of disproved that one straight away. Right. Ooh, now that's interesting. This has kind of become a little bit like a kind of cascade smell. This is a very odd aroma. It's not the Amarillo, it's not the Hallertau. This is something completely different. Wow. Look at that, still quite carbonated. It would be rude not to. Now, as I thought, that has got a little bit of the snake bite about it. clean, crisp notes from the lager, but you've got something there, something for afters. What more can I say? If you're doing a hop challenge with your friend, such as me and Ben have done, it would be rude not to do a collaboration at the end, you know, as friends do. Collaborate and come up with something very special. This is something different. It almost tastes like a Belgian kind of ale, which is really, really bizarre to say. The apple notes have kind of gone. They're there in the background, but there's definitely weird stuff going on. Guys, it's been a pleasure, and we'll see you soon.